Hi guys, so this is Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Might be one of my favorite songs. I love this song so much. So we're just going to get right into it. And I think it's a really nice little tune just to kind of when you're starting fingerpicking, doing some fingerpicking stuff. This is a nice little tune. It's a real easy little fingerpicking thing. So first of all, we're going to want our capo on the 2nd fret. And just normal, regular, standard tuning. And why don't we get into it? So we'll start off with the C chord. We're going to start on that C, and that's where we start this sort of. And then we're going to move to a G, but for now the C. So what we're going to do is our thumb is going to hit the bass, which is the 5th string, and we have our ring finger here on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. We're going to hit that, and at the same time, I personally use my ring finger and my middle finger on this hand, my thumb right here. And I pluck those 3 together. Middle finger is going to be on the 3rd string, and the ring finger is going to be on the 2nd string. And, I just have my regular C, and I'm going to pluck all 3 of those strings together. But while I'm doing it, I'm going to lift off my index of the C chord. I'm going to do a little hammer on. So I'm going to go. So I pluck those 3 strings together, whoops, and hammer on with my index. I'm not actually, if you notice, I'm not actually playing anything with my middle finger here. My ring finger here is playing a note, and this one is not playing a note actually, but I just place the C there just because, muscle memory, and my hand automatically wants to just place it at a C, and that's okay, that's good. I would suggest doing that because it just develops muscle memory if you're still kind of starting off on the guitar. So you're going to want to pluck those 3 together and do a little hammer on. And then what I did there at the end, I just went with my ring finger here, I just plucked that 2nd string, and I took my index back off. So I went hammer on, off. Just like that. So, whoops. Just like that. Hammer on, off. And then I'm going to go to a G, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So we got our G chord. And it's the same thing, except instead our bass is moved. So our thumb is going to move from the 5th string to the 6th string, because that's where our G is. G's right there on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So that's where our bass is now. So it's going to go hammer on, off. And same thing though, here we're still plucking the 3rd and the 2nd string. We're still plucking those 2. It's just now, instead of doing the 5, 3, and 2 together, we're doing 6, 3, and 2 together in terms of the string numbers. So, and then what I do right after, I just go, so I do, and then I go 2, 3, right at the end, and just I've assigned my fingers, right? So that's exactly it. Just like that. So pluck all together, 2, 3. I'm just going to take a quick swig of coffee here. Anyways, and then after that, so we've gone C, G. We're going to slide up, and this is going to be relative to the capo. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be, your index is going to want to play the 7th fret of the, relative to the capo on the 2nd fret. It's going to be on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and you're going to want to put your pinky. I like my pinky. You could do your ring finger. I just like the pinky because then you're going to do a little. You're going to stretch it out a little bit, but you could easily do that there as well. It's up to you really what's comfortable. I just like my pinky. So whichever finger you want, pinky or ring finger, you're going to put it on the That's 7 relative to the capo. This is going to be 8 relative to the capo on the second string. So, and you should only pluck those 2 strings together. So only pluck those 2 together. And then after I've plucked, I'm going to, with my middle, I do it with my middle finger. So I pluck with my thumb and my ring. And then with my middle finger, I'm going to pluck that G string right there. And I'm going to let that kind of ring out. It's going to ring out for this second little, this little part right here. So it's going to go. And what I just did there is I went, and then I moved this. So from relative to the capo, this was 7 and 8. 7, 8. I'm going to move this down, so now it's going to be 5 and 7. 5, 7, but still on the 5th and the 2nd string. And it's going to go pluck, 3, pluck, 3, pluck, 2, 3. And then that time we're going to add the 2 in there. 2, 3. So pluck, 3, pluck, 2, 3. Pluck, 3, pluck, 2, 3. And all together, when you play that whole riff together, it's going to sound like this. And essentially for the verses, you just keep that going. You just keep that riff going. No matter, you just loop it. And that's all she's playing. So that then leads us to the chorus. And the chorus is just strumming chords. So after you've done, you know, the part that, and then, you know, and then she gets into the chorus. So remember when we were driving. So then she gets into the chorus. And you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to go start on your C. Okay, so you got your C chord right there, and you can just do like a sort of strumming pattern like this, you know. We're driving in your car. So we got kind of, so I kind of go like down, down, up, down, 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 something kind of like that. And then I'm gonna go to G. So C, G. I know I did a G like this earlier, right? I added in 3rd fret of the 2nd string. For me, just because I'm already playing a C like this, it's easy for me to just move to a G like that. Right? But you could also go, whatever, it's not a big deal. And then you're going to go to E minor. Okay, E minor right here. So that's just, yeah. Or sorry, so C, G, E minor, and then you move down to D. So one more time, we got C, G, E minor, and D. And then you kind of got, then you got this little part, like the I got a feeling that I belong. You know, that little part. So what we're going to do there is we're going to go C, E minor. And the pattern kind of changed. So we go from our D, C, so it's kind of like down, up, down, down, up, down, down. C, E minor. So C, E minor, D. And our D kind of keeps that original strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, down. So it's down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. And we repeat. And then after that, you do that twice, and then after that, you know, it kind of goes, be someone, be someone. So that part is going to be C. So, well, you can go, yeah. I kind of do something like that. So I kind of go like down, up, down. Yeah, so I go down, up, down, down, up, down, down. I skip that E minor and I just go C, D. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And all together, that chorus is going to sound, the whole thing, the chorus together is going to sound like this. It's going to sound like, so, or sorry, my bad, there you go. Let's do that one. And you just go right back. You just keep that loop going. So that's pretty much the entire song. That's Fast Car, Tracy Chapman. So no, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or concerns, you know, leave a comment or anything like that. Okay, thanks. Bye.